Our big story tonight, a Dayton woman dies while incarcerated.
And tonight her mom says pleas for health care were ignored. Special contributor Natasha Williams is live at Dayton Correctional Institution with this special investigation. Natasha?
Well, Brenda Coleman says her 48-year-old daughter did not have to die. She says officials here at the Dayton Correctional Institution did not give her daughter treatment until it was too late.
In the days before she died, 48-year-old Tammy Diffendahl found it nearly impossible to eat anything.
She told me, she says, I can't hardly swallow at all now. She says every time I swallow, it comes right back up.
Brenda Coleman says her daughter Tammy, who is serving a 4-year sentence at the Dayton Correctional Institution on drug charges, began having health problems in 2013.
Everybody knew, nobody could understand why they wouldn't help her.
First severe back pain, then coughing. Prison officials told Tammy to take over-the-counter meds, but when she started having problems swallowing and couldn't get help, she asked her mom to step in.
She says, well, see if you can get a hold of the warden and the head of nursing and see if they will listen to you, because they won't listen to me.
Coleman says she called the prison health center repeatedly for months, but nothing was done except for an acid reflux test. This is the paperwork for that test, sent to her by her daughter. Tammy told her she might need it. Meanwhile, her daughter's weight dropped from 160 pounds to 120 pounds to eventually just over 100 pounds.
I tried to explain to them that she was losing too much weight. Things weren't going down. And then it got so bad that she wasn't even swallowing water.
Coleman says still nothing was done. Desperate for help, Coleman called the warden, emailed her state representative and the attorney general to see if they could help. She says after doing her own research on her daughter's symptoms, Coleman asked the prison to test her daughter's esophagus, but that too was denied. Then, last week,
they finally did take her into their medical so the head nurse can keep an eye on her.
Days later, she was rushed to the Franklin County Medical Center, where she finally got a test on her throat.
They took a test of her throat and found that her entire esophagus was completely filled with ulcers.
2 days later, Coleman would receive the final call from her daughter.
Mom, I'm spitting up blood now. And I said, well, tell the nurse. And she said I did, and they told me I had to wait until Monday.
Monday, Tammy Diffendahl had a heart attack and was rushed to OSU Medical Center, where she died before her mom could drive to Columbus to see her.
I personally feel that DCI, because of their negligence on doing what I asked them to do, and what Tammy kept asking them to do, is why she's dead today. I know they killed my daughter because there was neglect, medical neglect.
Now, we did speak with officials at the Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections, and they issued this statement. They say they are not at liberty to discuss or release information related to inmate health or health care. Those records, they say, are protected by the Ohio Revised Code. Now, Coleman says she plans to sue DCI. She says she holds them totally responsible for her daughter's death. Reporting live in Dayton, Natasha Williams, ABC 22 News.